All right, we've arrived, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Like
Wow.
It's-
Oh, Dako.
Yeah.
Wow.
You could leave it here. Take it later.
Like here? Or?
Hopefully this way.
Инстаграм?
Есть Instagram?
По WhatsApp потом я тебе напишу.
寝てる. You know, when I'm filming, there's a fine line between enjoying the view and the experience
Yeah.
versus having to worry about the angle and,
Yeah.
you know, the colors.
To that place. Once we drink some milk,
Okay.
we could hop on the horses if you want.
But I just don't like the idea of like enslaving animals.
It's
Oh, like that dude.
Anlarsın. Burada anlarsın. Nasılsın? Samuray geldi. Bak. Japonya'da.
Привет.
Şunlarla görmüyorsun. Tanışamaz.
Huh?
Japonya'da mı ki? Japon.
Ay.
Atı cake. Videonu YouTube'ga çıkarsın ha. Ne sen göstersen videomda.
Wow.
I said like you'll be like featured on YouTube video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he's gonna be a superstar. Superstar болса суперзвезда. Айтмачы. Жұлдыз боласың. YouTube'da жардырасың анаге. Мақұл.
Wow. He's like 12 years old and he's riding a horse.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like you pinpointed. You nailed it, man.
I nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you, how come you speak English like so perfectly?
So okay. At the age of 8th grade at school, there were Peace Corps volunteers at our school who taught English to us.
Oh,
Yeah. And I was like,
Wow.
I was a nerd, a school nerd. I am still a nerd. Like I really love math and all the stuff, like programming.
yeah.
And my father was, my mom is, she scored first place nationwide in math. My father,
wow.
he was really good at languages. Like he was a lawyer.
Uh-huh.
He was a good orator, I would say.
Yeah.
In order to Samuraydı taptım. Samuraydı. Japonya'dan geldi. Bu
That's
Kırgızstan жөнүндө bir videonu tarttım. Burada günü den sütün içip anan topuklar alasты. Erten. Erten alasты.
Erten mi?
Қалсаң да ертең ба. Анда ошосун. Ертең топ. А видео аласыз сен?
Yok, video var.
Yeah, before falling sick with my kidneys, I underwent
Yeah.
2 stem cell therapies in Ukraine, but later on I came back here and I started to drink horse milk, mare's milk. This is the only stuff that really helps to maintain my kidney function because it's made of albumin. Our kidneys are made of albumin. I wanted to
I
go
see.
for medical treatment, but we sold our house for my 2 medical treatments. But
Wow.
I wanted to go to Ukraine this year earlier. Before Putin called me, said, "Akyl, how are you doing? I heard you want to go to Ukraine to undergo medical treatment. So I think we could postpone it for a while."
I'm gonna ruin your life.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
somehow.
That sucks.
And months ago, I nearly died because of the kidney inflammation. I came here
Wow.
and I'm drinking like mare's milk. It's helping me to maintain. But I should go to Ukraine. We'll see. Maybe my family, they'll try to.
Do you know how much it costs?
It costs $5,000.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
expensive.
If I go to Ukraine now, like I might just get killed because like
There's a chance, yeah.
the Ukrainians kind of regard our country as an ally of an adversary.
Yeah.
So, you know, regardless of outrageous. And my uncle, he was the head of our first president's head of security. During the Soviet era, Kyrgyz were marginalized as backward-thinking, uncivilized people. Like that's Konoptal Kalatam, Японский. Yeah, there's
Здравствуйте.
those
Здравствуйте. Очень приятно.
They're drinking horse milk.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to show you how.
Okay. Wow, they look like nice people. She had like green eyes.
Yeah, my DNA shows that I share a paternal lineage with 50% of Ukrainians and Russians. So those were Proto-Indo-Europeans who came here and mixed with Asians and Middle Easterns to some extent.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
Every person I talk to,
You
I'm
encounter,
just
yeah.
amazed. And I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
And I've been here for a month and a half.
Oh, once in a half.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And still today, I'm like, wow. I'm not in heaven. This is amazing. By the way, when you're talking, I don't interrupt you, but in my head, I'm like, everything I see, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Here.
It's incredibly beautiful. The other Russian YouTuber must have left already.
Take care of the mares and horses. Здравствуйте. Hello. Hello.
Японский городой алтын. Вообще бүгін ішкен жоқпын. Жаңа келдім ішкеттен. Ертең мен кеткен.
Wow. Bucket full.
Yeah. Тағы қойсын. Вообще ертең мен дұрысында ештеңе ішкен жоқпын. Тамақты.
Wow. So it's filtering it, right? Rahmat.
Yeah. Taste it. It's so nice.
Okay.
You will love it.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
It's tasty. It's so nice. I mean,
It's like sweet.
yeah, it helps to also to calm down your nervous system. Like, you know, those people who are stressed out, it helps with your kidney. Like, you know, on top of the kidneys, they're like a hats. You know, those are adrenaline glands. They burn out. So this helps to restore them.
Okay.
And it's got so many healing properties: stomach, liver, kidney, lungs. You know,
Yeah.
those people who are terminally ill, they start to walk on their feet well. It contains all the necessary amino acids
Yeah.
because it's identical to maternal milk. Kyrgyz people, they're very hospitable. Whatever,
Yeah.
especially the further
Away from Bishkek.
to the villages you go, the more hospitable people could be. But of course, I wouldn't rule out the fact that there could be some bastards on the road. Like, I mean, yeah, like, it's highly contested nowadays. I just really wonder whether my country will be still on the map in 20 years, 10 years from now. Because so many things are happening, and I just wonder what's gonna happen. I am so lucky that I fell ill, like right before that.
Oh yeah.
It's even compounded by sufferings.
Yeah.
I was like, and I was supposed to go to the medical treatment, but we didn't have money. Hopefully, if my brother and sister that work. I hope like I won't fall gravely ill. I hope that the war will end and the peace
Yeah.
will prevail, or like you know, the cool heads will prevail over the hot-headed ones. I now started to appreciate what we've got. Look at this place, man. This is amazing, especially there. Like you know, they've got mountains. They've got a carpet of red flowers. That it's
amazing. Yeah.
It's on the back of, like at the background. Like,
Yeah.
you could see it.
You can't even see on camera, but it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's like breathtaking. Anyway,
Oh no, you killed the flower. Cause yeah, earlier I said it's not snowing, but it's what's it called? Like all the white stuff, fluffy stuff, like flying around.
yeah.
It looks like it's snowing on camera, maybe, but yeah.
I look like my mom because my mom is of Mongolian bloodlines, and when I also looked at the maternal like you know,
Mitochondrial DNA.
yeah, mitochondrial DNA, like, and what is made of. They were shown like 3 haplotypes of Eastern European women, 1 haplotype of Middle Eastern women, 1 of North Asian one. That is identical with American Indians, native Indians. When I was watching your video and you said like, wow, these people, they've got so many racial admixtures that are like is kind of mesmerizing and awe-striking. Like I was like, yeah.
All right. Welcome to Kyrgyzstan. So this is a country and a region, Central Asia, that I've been wanting to visit for a long time. Well, they look Asian, but they have different admixtures. They're mixed in with different ethnicities, and it's absolutely fascinating. And I remember the very first the first few days, every time I just looked out the window, every time I walked through the streets, I was like, every single person I saw or walked by, I was absolutely mesmerized. I was just fascinating, like anthropologically, you could say, ethnologically. It looks so foreign and familiar at the same time. Damn, freaking fascinating. I kid you not, like every single like face that I pass by, it's I'm marveling. It's so fascinating.
I was like, yeah, that's true. Like, you know, I wanted to show you my DNA and how cultures, ethnicities intermingled here, like intermixed, and created this unique type of people who Japanese looking, Muslims and Russian speakers at the time.
That's my title.
Yeah, that's what I read on your title, and I was like, oh, cool, like that could be interesting to get to know the people inhabiting this region.
So with Akylbek, we're gonna check his DNA map right here with the 23andMe, right?
Your ancestry colonization. That's East Asian and Indigenous American. It's 52.8. So North Asian 51.4, and Mongolian
Includes Manchurian.
51.3. Chinese and Southern Asian 0.2. Like everyone else, are you from China? Like to some extent, that's my paternal haplogroup. The spread of the paternal haplogroup.
Paternal haplogroup.
Composing Europe, Middle East, India, and Iran, Mongolia.
The Indigenous Americans and East Asia.
In Central Asian,
It's under 40%.
yeah,
So we got 40% from this region in green,
yeah,
in the middle.
Yeah.
Right here.
and then broadly European, like South European 0.9, Greek and Balkan, Northwestern European, it's like 2.2, it's Finnish, and broadly European 1.1, Western Asian and North African 0.1. That all ethnicities and races, they somehow managed to form and live in peace and forge a new nation.
It's
We
crazy.
are Kyrgyz and Kazakhs. We are less prone to extremisms because we were nomads. We didn't have mosques. The only reason why our kind of our ancestors converted into Islam. They didn't practice it at all, I would say. They were using those shamanistic fire worshipping traditions, like rituals. We were performing, even my father was performing some rituals that I couldn't understand, I couldn't comprehend at that time when I was at the tender age of 12. My father would always take us out like when the moon was full, and he would ask us to pray to Umay Ene.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, look at Kyrgyzstan. This is
You've got mountains on top.
the mountains. There are a couple of Russian households living here. So we're like kind of wedged between four countries, like sandwiched between Kazakhstan, China, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan. I hope that my country will be in peace with all its neighbors, and no war will spill over the borders of Afghanistan into Kyrgyzstan. That's one of the main concerns, because the United States is trying to destabilize the region in order to set on fire China and Russia as well. We're the soft underbelly of Russia and China.
Yeah. But that dates back from, the great game, right? Between the British and the Russians.
Between Russians and the British for the dominance over the Central Asia and the Middle East, and everything seems to, as if the hell broke loose, and then there's plague, COVID, and then there's war, and there's an economic downturn, the slump. It's and I'm trying to find something positive in it, and that's why I'm being sarcastic, and trying to prolong my life by laughing at my problems and the problems of the world we're facing currently. And the worst one is the climate change. It's got profound impact on this place. Last year, the grass has a little burnout. It's it wasn't tolerant. Those rural areas, they heavily dependent upon their cattle for making their ends meet. There are droughts. It spells disaster for the locals. Kyrgyz people are really hospitable. If you go to any house, they will invite you, and they will bring out their food and share it with you. It dates back to our ancestors. They never ever left a guest empty-handed and empty stomach. If you take Switzerland, Iceland, and Rocky Islands of United States and combine it together, you will get Kyrgyzstan.
But yeah, the dudes here, the Kyrgyz dudes, some of them might look like Japanese people, but behaviorally and psychologically, they're really very extremely different. They're a lot more macho, and their testosterone level must be a lot higher than mine and the average Japanese. It's pretty obvious. You could say rougher around the edges. It's as if you'd sent all the macho dudes from Japan to Central Asia, and you get Kyrgyzstan.
And combine it together, you will get Kyrgyzstan.
All right, so we stopped at. Is this a guest house?
Yeah, this is a guest house for people. They drink mare milk,
Ah.
horse milk, to cure their chronic illnesses.
Okay, so we were on our way back from the that place where we drank the milk, and here's a guest house, and here's a little room. Yeah, Akylbek.
Sounds like Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's.
Akylbek, yeah.
Uncle Ben's from Kyrgyzstan that you've been seeing for this whole video. So apparently we're gonna rest here a little bit. Amazing looking room. Wow. All right, let's find the bathroom. I'm not sure it's here. Where's the bathroom? Wait, is it this one? Alright, I guess I'm gonna pee here. Yeah.
In your country, I know that there are like там люди живут в Хоккайдо.
Айну.
Айну people.
Yeah.
Айну люди.
Да.
Да, это получается.
Yeah.
Ну, у нас тоже тут много людей. У него сегодня татары приезжали. Блогеры приезжали. С России приехали и видео снимали. But yeah, taste, bro. Treat yourself. This is our traditional.
All right, I just said good night to Akylbek. He gave me his fleece jacket because I was freezing. This one. What a nice guy. I'm actually like completely dead now. I mean, first of all, like I've been out and about for way too long and socializing for way too long. It's like the second part of our afternoon. I almost haven't spoken at all because my socializing time was up a long time ago, right? And plus the walking and the just general physical exhaustion, and especially the chicken shit, like black pebbles that otherwise very cool guy gave me, right? It dried me up completely. My eyes are all dry. I can't even see well. I see all blurry now. Yeah, I really hope I'm not gonna get hungover or anything by the chicken shit I took. But yeah. So yeah, I'm going back to my guest house for the night, and hopefully gonna get some good sleep. Good night.